Welcome back to another pristine productions here. I'm your host, engineer Andrew Rayburn. And shout out to all my subscribers. Help me to let my subscribers grow. If you would like to donate to the cause, help me get some better streaming equipment here so I can produce these shows for you. You can feel free to access on my About page. And here is my routing number and account number. Whether it's $5 US, I'll be happy. Appreciate your donation. So feel free to support me. And also, I have a new video out, sidechain mixing on techno. I want to show you how to get some kick drum pumping, featuring a classic techno song I built entirely on the Korg Triton. Also, my subscribers, the Mix and Master Contest Volume 2 is on the way. You want to win the Waves Complete Version 11. I have 10 here, but I'm going to give you the version 11 with all the new plugins. Once we hit 300 subscribers, and the second prize winner is going to be getting the Akai Complete Library and Contact Player version 6. Also, there's a new contest I'm going to be launching. It hasn't been launched as yet, but it's going to be called Songwriters Breakout Contest. Check this out. I'm going to be giving you a rhythm, and I want you to write your song to it and record it and send it to me. And who comes up with the hit song for this particular rhythm, they're going to get a free mix and mastering service from me for their song, and a copy of the Korg Triton VST workstation with all the expansion packs, the actual Korg Triton that has just been released recently, a copy of the new Studio One 4.6, and this contest is going to be coming soon. This hasn't launched as yet, so don't get too excited, right? And here we have my good friend here with the bat breakout. So today we're going to be talking about sharpen up your fangs, and we're going to be getting to some distorted guitar notes here. I'm going to be talking about Vampire Rock Pro Mixing. And this is inspired from the hit Vampire movie featuring Aaliyah, Queen of the Dam. And I'm going to show you how we can mix some rock guitar, some vampire notes here. So let's jump into that here. So I'm going to bring up the Studio One board here, and I'm going to play the track here, and I'm going to show you what we have. So here we go. Vampire Rock. There you have that creepy string there playing that vampire note, and that is actually in the key of E minor. So let's get down to it. So let's talk about what I'm using here. We're gonna start off with the bass here. I'm using the IK Multimedia model bass. I just went ahead and set a little bit of settings on the amp here. You know, it has pretty much built-in controls on it. So I'm using that to get some nice bite here. So you want to make sure you come with some nice minor notes for rock. Nothing special here, just doing a little bit of SSL here. Off, on. And I'm also borrowing some parallel compression from the drum bus here. If I bring up the drums, which I'm using the Puke Tech and the SSL. The reason why I'm doing parallel compression on the bass is so I can get more presence here. So I have on the drums is the Slate digital. This is the Slate sampler, the Steven Slate drums, and this preset is from the Slate Rock. Here I have the toms here. What I'm doing here with the mixer board, because you can route each output to your DAW mixer, I have them routed out here, so I'm controlling the entire drum kit through these bus faders here. I have kick in, kick out. So let's dive into the drum part here. So I have them routed out, and I'm going to show you a quick trick that I did to get the drums pretty much in that punchy rock mode there. So let's play the drum. So if I wanted, I could add more room. I wanted a good balance. If I take out too much, then it kind of get more acoustic. Let me now if I wanted, I could solo each part. Looks like I'm mixing a real drum kit. So what I simply did, I routed all of the parts to a drum bus, and I placed the SSL on it and the Puke Tech. So I'm going to open up the parallel chain here. Let's bring it back. Now this is with the parallel compression chain on the drums here. So let me bring that back here. Let's squash it a little bit more. Before, after. Don't be afraid to squash the drum. So that's what I did, and I bring in the bass. What I'm going to do, let's add a little bit more volume to the drum since we're really squashing. I'm going to add the NLS here. I'm going to give it a little bit of harmonics here and raise the drive a little bit here on the drums. So let's increase the drive. Much better. Let's hear without the parallel compression chain. Drums kind of a little bit weak. Bring in a parallel compression. And so that's what I make sure I have my bass line set up there, so I'm getting that snap. Now let's get into some of the more darker sounds here. This is what I have. This is from the Dune 3. So I wanted a kind of soundscape kind of sound. I was rolling off some low end here. And let me see what I have here. Here is the guitar from Shredder. And I add a little bit of high end. I'm barely doing anything on the channel strip, because remember, less is more. Unless I really have to. If I want a certain sound emotion, then I would boost something. Here I have a bounce down version of the Shredder here, which kind of does the pickup. Let's bring that in now. Channel strip off, channel strip on. Here's the strings. In case you're wondering how to recreate that sound with the strings, there is just the octave, the same thing that I'm playing here. I'm playing it at the lower key down here. So it goes. And I'm using the orchestral strings from Berlin. Is it Berlin? Yeah, the Berlin strings. That's a great orchestral string by Berlin series Inspire. So that's what I'm doing there to get that. And then I bring in the second guitar, which is from Kontakt. I'm going to show you. It's a Serpent. And I'm using the 4 multi-track here so I can get that big gritty power chord sound. And all I'm doing here is taking off the low end because the bass is filling up the low end. So I'm rolling off to about 120, which leaves me enough real estate to get everything in the sound. I'm boosting a little bit of top end here and a little bit of 125. So I'm going to play the power chords here. So that's what I have right there. So when I put everything together, I have the Vampire Lestat. I want to add a little bit more grit. Let's try a little bit of 7 dB at about 4K. Bring in the strings. So I wanted to leave that with you guys, and that's Vampire Rock, man, you know, and getting your rock drums and rock guitar on point so you're ready to create some vampire soundtracks. So remember to take part in my Subscriber Mixer Master contest, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.